Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. I'm Tremaine Wright, the chair of the Cannabis Control Board, and I'm really delighted to be here with you today. Recognizing we have a quorum of our board members present, I am pleased to call to order another meeting of the Cannabis Control Board and to welcome you all who are participating via our real-time live stream. The meeting will be recorded. The recording and a transcript will be available to the public on our website at the Office of Cannabis Management's website, cannabis.ny.gov. Sorry about that. Getting a little tongue-tied with you guys here today. Information on Cannabis Control Board meetings are generally available under the designated section on the OCM website. Today's agenda is going to be really brief. Some welcome remarks from myself. We're going to review and approve the board minutes from our August 15th meeting. Then we'll consider the limited partnership agreement for the Social Equity Fund, and thereafter we'll adjourn. So first, I want to just say thank you to all of our board members for assembling today, really on short notice, so we could tackle this important piece of business. I would like to note and bring to your attention that board member McDaniel is not present. The only item on our agenda today is the approval of the limited partnership agreement for the Social Equity Fund. And because of his dual role at DASNY as the CEO and president, he'll be recusing himself from all matters related to the fund, as well as the Conditional Adult Use Retail Dispensary Program, or as we've been calling it, CARD. So before we turn to the resolutions in front of us today, we would like to review and approve the minutes from the August 15th Cannabis Control Board meeting. However, as all of you know, we always need to make some remarks regarding the open meetings law. And we are subject to the open meetings law, and we want to make sure that we are maintaining the greatest levels of transparency and public participation in the affairs of government. So due to the ongoing pandemic, we have requested that members of the public join us via video conference, which we will continue to offer to the public to keep them and members of our body safe. So at this time, please allow me to read a brief statement on the open meetings law into the record. Pursuant to Chapter 56 of the laws of 2022, enacted on April 9, 2022, and pursuant to Executive Order Number 11.7, board members may continue to fully participate in meetings via video conference from locations that are not open to the public, provided that the public has the ability to view or listen to such proceedings, and the meetings are recorded and later transcribed. The meeting was provided, information on how to access this meeting was provided with our public meeting notice that was distributed to members of the press, as well as posted on the OCM website. A recording of this meeting, together with the transcript, will also be available on the website. Previous recordings, meeting minutes, and transcripts are also archived on our OCM website as well. May I please have a motion to approve the August 15th, 2022 board meeting minutes?
I'll make that motion.
Thank you. And may I have a second?
I can second.
Thank you. Is there any discussion by any board members? Hearing none, I'll call for a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Therefore, it's unanimous, and the motion to approve the board meeting minutes from August 15th, 2022 carries. Now let's move on to the item that's brought us all here today. Our next order of business is the consideration of resolution number 2022-29, and it's a resolution approving the limited partnership agreement for the Social Equity Fund. May I have a motion to consider this resolution?
So moved.
May I have a second? Thank you. Okay. Now I'm going to just ask our Executive Director, Chris Alexander, to provide a brief overview of the limited partnership agreement.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, board members gathered here today. The limited partnership agreement before you today provides the legal structure for the investment partnerships between the general partner of the fund and DASNY as the first limited partners investors in the Social Equity Investment Fund. As you may recall, the Social Equity Investment Fund was established by the governor and the legislature last budget to implement an innovative approach to leading with equity in New York's cannabis market. The fund will finance the establishment of conditional adult use retail cannabis dispensaries throughout the state for social equity licensees selected by this board. The LPA sets out the parameters for the creation of the fund, outlines its purpose, and the rules that will govern the implementation of this ambitious initiative. The LPA has received already approval from the DASNY board last week and the director of the Division of Budget. Your consideration of this item today will help enable the first card or licensees to have their retail dispensary locations identified, operationalized, and eventually opened as the first locations in the state of New York legally permitted to sell cannabis. There's a tremendous step forwards in building the cannabis industry here, and really a significant component of the Seeding Opportunity Initiative, helping New York do what has not yet been done elsewhere. Thank you for your time, for your consideration. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have.
Are there any, thank you, Chris. Are there any questions or comments from our board members regarding the LPA? Okay, hearing none, I'm gonna ask, may I have a motion to, I'm sorry, may I have a motion to consider and approve resolution number 2022-29, resolution approving the limited partnership agreement for the Social Equity Fund.
So moved.
You know what, I'm sorry, I think we already did that.
I think we did.
That's
We can-
wrong, I'm sorry. If there's no more discussion, I'd like to call a vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Ms. Garcia?
She might be having some
I
connection
think
issues.
she may have lost her connection.
We can get do we have a visual? Let's give a second to see if she can log back on.
Her phone has died.
She was doing the meeting, yes. Let's ask her if she may call in her, since we're doing this as a live stream, if we can put it on a audio.
I think she's coming back.
Audible vote. We don't need the video, just the audio. I think we may be able to get a call in, so let's hold on one second.
Where's a payphone when you need one?
Okay. Let me see something, if I can just call her.
I just got back. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, perfect. So we are eagerly awaiting your vote, Member Garcia.
I do
You
apologize,
approve our
everyone. My
resolution.
yeah, technology. I vote in the affirmative. Aye.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. With that, the motion to approve resolution number 2022-29 carries. And we have approved the LPA. Excellent. I know that everyone's very excited we're able to move forward with this portion of the Seating Opportunity Program. So now we are just going to make a couple of reminders here. Please note that the time, location, and the live stream link will be shared on cannabis.ny.gov in advance of our next Cannabis Control Board meeting. A recording of today's meeting, our meeting minutes, and a transcription will be posted as well. And that concludes today's agenda. May I please have a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Make that motion?
Seconded. Can I get a second? Any discussion, comment? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much for joining us today. And with that, the motion to adjourn, this meeting carries, and we will see you again. This meeting
See you
is now
next week.
adjourned. Thank you. Bye-bye.